Job chapter 36. So Elihu kept going and was like, hang tight for a sec, bro. Let me finish, 'cause I've still got stuff to say for God, and it's kinda important. I'm pulling my wisdom from way out there, and I'm giving total props to my maker. I'm not spouting fake news, dude. What I'm saying is legit. The one who's perfect in knowledge is totally backing this. Check it. God's insanely mighty, but he's not some hater. He's got power and wisdom, all wrapped into one awesome package. He doesn't keep the wicked alive forever, but he totally looks out for the poor and makes sure they get justice. He never takes his eyes off good people. He even puts them in royal seats and keeps them lifted up for the long haul. But if they end up chained down or trapped in hard times, then he's like, hey, here's what went wrong. Let's talk about how you crossed the line. He opens their ears so they'll actually listen and tells them straight up, yo, ditch the bad vibes and turn back. If they listen and serve him, their days are straight up blessed, like full of good times and peaceful vibes. But if people don't listen, dude, they're gonna crash hard, like wipe out by the sword status, and they'll go down totally clueless. The fake-hearted crowd, yeah, they just stack up anger. When God tries to reel them in, they don't even cry out. Total pride trip. They flame out early, living fast and dirty with the unclean crew. Brutal ending, man. But check this. God totally rescues the humble through their hard times. He uses struggle like a megaphone, so people finally listen. Dude, he was totally ready to pull you out of that tight spot and set you somewhere roomy and chill, with your table stacked full of good stuff. But nah, you've been rolling with the vibes of the wicked, so now justice has you in its grip. Heads up! Anger's a dangerous wave. Bro, don't let it drag you out so far that not even a ransom can save you. You think your cash or your gold's gonna impress God. Puffed. No amount of bling or muscles getting you out of this one. Don't wish for the night. Man, that's when people get cut off without warning. Watch yourself. Don't flirt with shady choices, 'cause that's what got you here instead of peace. Look, God's the real MVP. He lifts people up with power. Seriously, who else teaches lessons like him? Like, who's out here telling God how to do his thing? And who's got the guts to say, yo, you messed up? Not a single soul. Dude, remember to give props to his epic works. People see him every day, and they're wild. Everyone gets a glimpse, even from far away. His greatness is like totally visible if you just open your eyes. God's so massive, we can't even begin to wrap our heads around him. You can't count his years, bro. He's eternal, infinite, forever. He takes teeny drops of water, right? And then, boom, they turn into rain from the vapor. The clouds pour it out like crazy, dropping buckets of blessings all over humanity. And dude, who can even explain how he spreads those clouds across the sky or the rumble that rolls from his heavenly hangout? He lights up the skies with his lightning and even shines deep under the ocean, like he owns both sky and sea. Through all that, he brings justice to people and fills the world with plenty. Like rain equals harvest. Man, it's divine math. He can cover up that light with clouds whenever he wants. He calls the shots on when it shines or stays hidden. The thunder straight up announces his power, and even the animals feel the storm coming in the air. Job chapter 37. Man, when I think about all this, my heart just starts pounding like crazy. It's like it's trying to surf out of my chest. Listen up, dude. Hear that gnarly rumble? That's the sound of God's voice echoing across everything. He shoots his lightning across the whole sky, stretching from one end of the earth to the other like zap. Then the thunder hits, Like, his voice just roars. It's so powerful that nothing can stop it once it starts rolling. God's thunder voice. Totally mind-blowing. He does epic stuff we can't even begin to understand. He just says, "Yo, snow, hit the ground." And boom, it's snowing. Then he calls out, "Rain, go for it." And the sky opens up with a full-on downpour. He basically hits pause on humanity. Everyone's hands stop working, so people can chill and realize, whoa, that's God's handiwork right there. Even the animals get it. They head for their dens and hunker down till the storm passes. Then from the south comes this wild whirlwind, and from the north, ice-cold winds slicing through the air. It's like, with one breath, God freezes everything. His cold air locks up the rivers and lakes. Boom, instant frost. And when he's done chilling stuff, he floods the sky again, piling up clouds and tossing lightning around like he's painting the heavens. The storm clouds swirl around under his total command, doing exactly what he says all across the earth, like nature's his squad, following every order. He sends the storm for all kinds of reasons, sometimes to correct people, sometimes to refresh the land, and sometimes just to show mercy, man. Yo, Job, stop for a sec, stand still, and just think about how insanely awesome God's works are. Do you even know how he decides when lightning should flash, or how he makes the clouds sparkle with light? Can you figure out how he balances the clouds like cosmic surfboards in the sky? His knowledge is beyond perfect, dude. Ever notice how your clothes get all warm when he quiets the whole earth with that mellow south wind? Total vibe shift. Were you there when he spread out the sky, like molten glass, flawless and strong? 'Cause bro, that's some celestial craftsmanship right there. Teach us what to even say to him. 'Cause honestly, we're too in the dark to speak, right? Like, can anyone even step up and talk to him without totally being overwhelmed? He's on a whole other level. People can't even look at the bright light hidden behind the clouds, but when the wind sweeps through, it clears everything up. Then boom, perfect weather rolls in from the north, and you just feel his majestic power in the air. It's unreal. We can't even comprehend the Almighty. He's totally unmatched in power, in justice, in everything. And he doesn't mess with people just to hurt them. That's why everyone stands in awe of him. He doesn't play favorites, especially not with those who think they're too smart for their own good. Job chapter 38. Then the Lord totally answered Job out of this massive whirlwind and said, excuse me? Who's throwing around words without a clue what they're talking about? You're kinda fogging up my wisdom, dude. So tighten that belt and man up, bro. I'm gonna ask the questions now. You better be ready to drop some answers. Tell me, where were you when I laid down the foundation of this gnarly planet? Oh, wait, you weren't born yet? Thought so. Who measured out the Earth's dimensions? Huh? You got the blueprint somewhere? Or maybe you were the one holding the ruler. And what's holding those foundations in place? You know who laid the cornerstone when I kicked this whole creation gig off? Back when the morning stars were literally jamming in harmony and all my angel crew was shouting for joy. Oh, and by the way, who was it that slammed the doors on the sea when it came bursting out like a wild child fresh from the womb? Yeah, I dressed it up in clouds like its baby blanket and wrapped it tight in deep darkness. Straight up swaddled the ocean, dude. Then I said, all right, ocean, this is your turf. No trespassing past here. I put up bars and doors like boundary set, bro. And I told those waves, you can come this far, but no further. Chill out. Your pride stops here. Hey Job, since you've been alive, have you ever told the morning when to show up? You know, made sunrise clock in on time. Did you ever grab the edges of the world and shake out all the bad vibes? Like, just dump the wicked off the map? Every dawn I roll out changes the world, like fresh clay under a seal. Boom! New design, new look. The light makes everything stand out like a rad new outfit. And yeah, the wicked lose their spotlight. Their power snapped. Their show's over. So tell me, have you ever scubaed into the ocean's secret springs? Or walked along the deep's hidden trails? Did someone ever show you the gates of death, or let you peek into the shadowy doors of the underworld? You think you've got the full picture of Earth's size? Go ahead, dude. Drop some measurements if you've got 'em. Where exactly does light live? And darkness? Where's that hangout spot? Can you lead light back home, or show darkness the way to its house? Oh, wait. You totally must know, right? 'Cause you were there when it all started? You've been around forever. And while we're at it, have you checked out my snow vaults? Or seen where I stash the hailstorms? Yeah, I've got weather storage, dude. Yeah, I've got those hail and storm vibes totally stocked up, waiting for when it's go time. Like chaos season, battle mode, full thunder playlist. Can you tell me which way the light splits? Or how the east wind gets scattered across the whole planet? Like, are you in charge of global airflow now? Who carved out the paths for raging rivers and lightning bolts? You setting up water slides and thunder routes these days? Do you make it rain where no one even lives, out in the middle of nowhere, just 'cause I feel like feeding the desert? I do it so even the loneliest dirt patches sprout tiny green life again. That's how much detail I care about, bro. So tell me, does the rain have a dad? Or who's out here fathering dewdrops? Huh? Where'd the ice come from? Out of whose womb, man? And that frosty heaven stuff. Who do you think whipped that up? When I say freeze, the ocean locks up solid, like a stone lid sealing the deep. Oh, and can you tighten up the Pleiades stars with their sweet influence? Or unbuckle Orion's cosmic belt? Think you got those celestial chords? How about calling out Mazzaroth when it's its season? Or guiding Arcturus and his crew across the night sky? So, do you even know the rules of the universe, dude? Can you make the heavens obey you down here on Earth? Can you yell at the clouds and make it rain buckets till you're totally drenched? How about lightning? You sending out zaps that roll back and say, "Yo, we made it." Who do you think installed wisdom deep inside you, bro? Who put that heart-level understanding in there? That wasn't DIY. Can you count all the clouds? Or seal up heaven's water bottles before they spill? What about when the ground gets all hard and cracked? You keeping those clumps of dust glued together? You out here hunting dinner for the lions? Or feeding those hangry cubs in the cave? When they're chilling low in the den, sneaking and waiting for prey, that's my setup, dude. And who's hooking up the ravens with food when their babies are crying out to me, starving and wandering around? Job chapter 39. So do you even know when the mountain goats have their babies, dude? Or are you tracking deer due dates now? Can you count the months they're pregnant or know exactly when it's baby time? They hunch down, push through the pain, and boom, new life happens. They toss out their struggles like pros. Their babies grow up strong, chill in the fields, and then, peace out, they don't even come back home. And who do you think let the wild donkey run free? Who cut loose his leash? Huh. I made the desert his hangout and the dry wasteland his crash pad. He totally ignores city noise, couldn't care less about bosses yelling orders. He roams the mountain trails, munching on every bit of green he can find, just living his best untamed life. And tell me, does the unicorn work for you now? Gonna keep it in your barn for the night? Can you hitch that majestic beast to your plow? Think it's gonna till your fields for fun. So are you seriously gonna trust that massive beast 'cause it's ripped? You think it's gonna handle your chores for you? You really believe it's gonna haul in your crops and neatly stash them in your barn? Dream on, dude. Did you give the peacock its glam wings or the ostrich her killer runway feathers? Because that flair is next level divine. She just drops her eggs in the dirt and calls it a day, letting the dust do the babysitting. Totally forgets that a foot could smash them or a wild critter could stomp by for a snack. She's like zero mom mode, doesn't even stress about her chicks. All that effort and no feels. God didn't exactly load her up with wisdom points, you know? Understanding wasn't in her starter pack. But when she flaps those massive wings and takes off, she's like, bye losers. Even horses and riders can't keep up. Oh, and tell me, did you give the horse its insane power? Did you wrap its neck in thunder and make it look like living lightning? Can you make that beast shake in fear like some jittery bug? 'Cause that snorting snout is pure fire and majesty. So check out the warhorse, pawing the valley floor, totally amped on his own power, charging straight toward battle like, let's do this. He laughs in fear's face, dude. Not even a sword swing makes him flinch. He's too hyped to back down. Arrows are rattling, spears are flashing, shields are clanging, and he's vibing through it like it's a drum solo. He's so fierce, he's practically eating up the ground with every stride. And when he hears that trumpet, oh, he's not scared, he's thrilled. He's like, ha, ha. When the trumpets blare, he can smell the battle from miles away, feeling the thunder of captains and their shouting. Now tell me, did you teach the hawk how to fly south like a total pro, spreading her wings in perfect form? Or does the eagle take off because you told her to, building her high-rise nest way up where no one else can chill? She's living her best life on cliffside real estate, solid rock, killer view, total safety zone. From up there, she spots her dinner miles away, laser vision, locked and loaded. Her babies? Oh, they're hardcore, sipping blood and circling where the action is. Yeah, she knows exactly where life and death meet. Job chapter 40. Then the Lord spoke again, straight out of the whirlwind, full storm mode. Tornado high voltage. So dude, are you really trying to argue with the Almighty? You think you're gonna school God on how to run the universe? Go ahead, answer me. Then Job said, yeah, about that. I'm totally unworthy. What can I even say? I'm just gonna put my hand over my mouth and shut up now. I said too much already. Once, twice, I'm done talking. I'm out. Then the Lord fired back again, straight out of the whirlwind. All right, dude, pull yourself together like a man. I'm gonna ask the questions now, and you're gonna answer me. Are you seriously trying to cancel my judgment just to make yourself look righteous? You think you can make me look wrong, so you look right. Do you got arms like mine? Can you roar like thunder with a voice that shakes mountains? If you're so awesome, then dress yourself up in glory and majesty. Go full divine couture, baby. Unleash your fury. Show me your power. Spot the proud and knock M down a peg. So take a look at all those proud peeps strutting around. Now, bring M down a notch and stomp out the wicked where they stand. Bury 'em all in the dust. Hide their faces from the world. Go ahead, tough guy, do it your way. And if you can actually pull that off, I'll straight up admit it. Your own hand can totally save you. Now check out Behemoth. I made him too, same as you. Dude eats grass like a giant. Chill ox. Look at those abs of power. His core strength is off the charts. Bro dude's built like a tank. His tail swings like a massive cedar tree. His tendons are ropes of pure muscle. His bones, straight up bronze beams. His ribs, iron bars. Total legend status. He's literally top tier in my lineup. The masterpiece of my work. And trust, only the one who made him could even think of taming him. Mountains serve him dinner, while the wild animals frolic around like he's the cool big dude of the valley. He just lounges under the shade, chillin' by the reeds and the swamp like it's his spa day. The trees give him shade, the willows sway around him. Nature itself rolls out the VIP treatment. Dude's so massive, he could slurp up a whole river and not even rush it. He's just chillin', totally confident he could gulp down the Jordan like it's a smoothie. Try to trap him? Please. He just locks eyes with the snare and boom, snaps it with his nose like, nice try, bro. Job chapter 41. So, can you hook Leviathan with a fishing line? You think you're gonna snag his tongue with a cute little cord? You gonna stick a ring through his nose or jab his jaw with a thorn? Yeah, right, dude. You think he's gonna start begging you for mercy? Drop a few polite words, maybe say please? You planning to make a deal with him? Like, keep him as your pet forever? Good luck with that. Oh, what? You're gonna play with him like he's a bird. Maybe tie him up for your girls to giggle over? Cute, but no. You think your buddies could chop him up for a dinner feast or sell him off in pieces to traders? Not happening, bro. You think you can pierce that armor-thick hide with hooks or jab his head with spears? Nah, that's just wishful thinking. Go ahead, try to grab him once. You'll never forget that fight. Trust me, one round and you'll be like, I'm out. Anyone hoping to defeat him is totally dreaming. The moment you see him, you'll drop your gear and freak out. No one's wild enough to stir him up. So tell me, dude, if you can't handle him, what makes you think you can stand against me? Like, who's ever done me a favor that I need to pay back? Dude, everything under heaven. Yeah, it's totally mine. And I'm not holding back. I'm about to show off all his wild features, his strength, and his insane beauty. Who's brave enough to pull off his armor or slap a bridle on this dude? No one. That's who. Who dares open his massive jaws? His teeth alone are nightmare fuel. Like, pure terror vibes. Those scales, there is pride and joy, sealed up tighter than a vault. Not even a whisper gets through. Each one's pressed so close, not even air can squeeze between them. They're fused together, bro. Stuck so tight you couldn't pry them apart if you tried all day. When he sneezes, light literally flashes out, and his eyes, they glow like sunrise on the horizon. Fire bursts from his mouth. Legit flames and sparks shoot out like he's packing a built-in blowtorch. Smoke pours from his nostrils, like some raging cauldron bubbling over. His breath, straight fire. He can light coals just by exhaling. Total dragon energy, dude. That neck, pure power. Wherever he rolls up, fear turns into awe, like people just feel his vibe shift the whole atmosphere. His skin, yeah, it's locked down tight, not a flake out of place, like armored muscle that just doesn't quit. His heart's rock solid, like harder than a grindstone, dude, totally unshakable. When he rises up, even the strongest warriors freak out. They're like, yeah, time to, maybe rethink life choices. Swing a sword at him, LOL. It just bounces off. Spears, arrows, armor. None of it stands a chance. He laughs at iron like it's a noodle and bronze like it's driftwood. Shoot arrows. Chuck rocks. He's not even blinking. To him, it's just dust in the wind. Spears? Child's play. He straight up laughs when people shake weapons at him. Underneath, he's like walking on blades. Even the mud turns sharp, where he rolls. When he moves, the ocean boils like a cauldron. Dude turns the sea into a bubbling bath of chaos. He leaves behind a glowing trail, like the water itself can't stop shimmering after he's gone. No creature on earth even comes close. Totally fearless, completely unmatched. He looks down on every proud thing, 'cause he's the king of all who think they're something. Pride? He invented it, bro. Job chapter 42. Then Job said, "Okay, Lord, I hear you loud and clear. I totally know now that you can do literally everything, and no idea or thought is off limits to you. Who even am I to question your plans without a clue? I was talking about stuff way above my pay grade, mind-blowing mysteries I didn't even grasp. So please, Lord, just hear me out. You said, answer me, and, well, here I am. Before, I only heard about you, like secondhand stories. But now, I've seen you with my own eyes, dude. And whoa, I'm totally undone. I hate how clueless I've been. I'm just sitting here in dust and ashes, saying sorry for real." After Job said that, the Lord turned to Eliphaz the Temanite and was like, "Bro, I'm super ticked off at you and your two buddies. You totally misrepresented me, unlike my boy Job. So here's what you're gonna do. Grab 7 bulls and 7 rams, head over to Job, and offer them up as a burnt sacrifice for yourselves. Then Job's gonna pray for you, 'cause I'll actually listen to him. Otherwise, I might just give you a taste of what you deserve for talking trash about me." So Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar were like, Okay. And they did exactly what God told them to. And honestly, the Lord was totally chill with Job again. Then God flipped Job's whole situation around. The second he prayed for his friends, boom, double blessings, twice the wealth, twice the good vibes, twice the everything. After that, all his family and old friends came back around, hanging at his place for dinner. They hugged him, comforted him for everything he'd gone through, and everyone handed him some cash and gold earrings. "Here, dude, we missed you. Glad you're back." And God, he seriously hooked Job up. He blessed the end of his life way more than the start. 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 pairs of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. Total comeback flex. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters, a perfect balance of family joy. He named his first daughter Jemima, sunshine vibes, the second Kezia, sweet spice energy, and the third Karen Happick, so glam, it literally means makeup box. And get this, there weren't any girls in the entire land as stunning as Job's daughters. Total beauty icons. And Job, being the legend he was, gave them inheritance rights right alongside their brothers. After all that, Job lived another 140 years, saw his kids, his grandkids, and even great-great-grandkids. Dude got to watch 4 generations grow up, and when he finally passed away, he was old, fulfilled, and totally at peace. The full circle moment of a lifetime.